Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for dropping in. I'm Pete and you're watching my Dare to Win save, currently with AC Milan. It's the third team in the save. Not been great since you were with us last. You were here for the 5-3 win against Rangers. You can remember I was disappointed about the goals we were letting in, goal difference. We then played Lazio. We beat them 1-0. Akomea with a header from a free kick in the 82nd minute. We really laboured to the result. I don't know what's gone on, but I think I do. Empoli, disappointing defeat. Really was. They went ahead early on. We managed to get an equaliser with a rare goal from Ercole this season. And then, they won it in the 27th minute, and then it was downhill from then on. Parma, they had 2 players sent off, and we still struggled to win 1-0. It was unbelievable. They were all over us. Then, for some reason, Ivanov got booked, received a yellow card, as you can see here. And then in the next couple of minutes, these 2 guys totally chopped Ivanov down from behind. I've never seen anything like it in a game before. Both got red cards, and then lo and behold, Ivanov popped up and scored the winner. Then Copenhagen in the Champions League, again, we were woeful. We really were. Ercole actually, I say rare goal, he got the winning goal for us. The equalising goal for us. But we struggled the entire game. And then, we've just come up, they had another player sent off. It wasn't a challenge on Ivanov this time, although he scored a lovely hat-trick. This was, it was innocuous. He fouled one of my players, got the yellow card, threw the ball away, got a red card, or threw the ball, or it appeared to throw the ball in direction of the referee and got a red card. So, fair enough. And unfortunately, we went very attacking, trying to get some goals under our belt, trying to get players into form, which both my strikers scored. Yeah, they managed to get one on the break just before the end, which is disappointing. So we're back today then. We're playing Partenope, or Napoli, as everybody really knows them. It's first against second, so it's top of the table clash. Okay, it's going well season-wise. We've had some good news as well. You remember I had about 900k transfer budget. The board have now extended that to 40 million in view of the transfer window coming up, so I'm guessing I'm doing something right. So we may be able to get, I'd like to get another wide player, and I'd like to get another midfield player, because Pesci and Urban have really gone poor this season. Whether it's because they're not playing and they're not the favourite, or they're not the main guys anymore, I don't know, but they're not a patch on the 2 players they were last season. Loads of teams are sacking managers, which is fine, including Atalanta, who we beat 4-1 last time out. They've sacked their manager. So we're playing Napoli, who are second in the league. Udinese's already lost 3-0 to Inter, who are playing catch up a little bit. They're still 4 points behind us. I've got a game in hand. I really need to win today to drive on with our challenge for the title. So the team's pretty much picking itself. As you can see, they're getting comfortable playing together. Tactical familiarity, that they're getting really good. The only one it isn't is Lofmark, because I am swapping and changing him about. So yeah, the team then today is Brun in goal, Lacarenza, Akomea, Fontanarosa and Neto across the back 4. Neto's starting to show signs of coming back into form, and the reason I think we were struggling is because this guy was injured, and he's come back, and we scored 4 goals in the last game and looked good. So Paul Dica and Patino is central midfield players. One plays deep lying playmaker, the other is box-to-box midfielder. Koulibaly and Lofmark wide players. Did give Kodogno a go in the last game. Waste of time. Took him straight back out. Or the game before, I can't remember, but he wasn't good in the 45 minutes he played. Ivanov and Ercole up front. So that's the team. Everybody's fit. Everybody's up for it. It's the same team that started the last game. I haven't actually made any changes since. The only difference is the midfield can play the 90 minutes instead of 60 and 75 this time. So I want them to pick up where they left off, obviously. And yeah, so this is a top of the table clash. First against second. AC Milan against Napoli. And I really hope we show up and we do the business today. These are hot on our tails. We do need to put them in their place, destroy their morale, so it would be nice to get 2 or 3, and then go for the title, which I'm hoping. I'm gutted still that we only drew in Europe, although I forgot to mention we have qualified for the playoffs already. But obviously if we'd have won the game, we'd have been looking at an automatic bye to the last 16. So still time. We've got 2 games left, which we will be playing. One's Monaco. I can't remember who the last game is. I think it's a toughie. But Ivanov plays a lovely ball in behind for Koulibaly. Koulibaly's through. Oh, he tried to chip a keeper, and a defender managed to stick a leg out and get onto it. It's disappointing, but Akomea picks up the ball in the midfield. Neto back to Akomea. They play some lovely passes together. They're obviously after most passes in 19 minutes award at the end of the season. I still think it should be midfielders only or forward passes that count. So if you're watching FA, sort your action out for FA's sake. And yeah, here's Fontanarosa there. Koulibaly. Oh, that's a loose ball. Carlos is through. Well, wasn't through, was he? But he was looking like he was going to drive through the middle then for a moment. And Lacarenza, the young boy, stuck his foot out and gathered that in, took control of the situation and snuffed out the attack. Ivanov over the top. Lofmark out wide. Can he get the ball in? This player is also... And he's going to go for goal. What is going on there? So I thought Lofmark was going to score it, got deflected, goalie shoveled it about, as it came off a defender, it looked like being an own goal, so it's 0-0 at half time, pretty even. The only difference is we've had 2 shots on target, slightly edging that, but we're absolutely dominating possession. So that's going to be my team talk. No, it's not if I do that, it isn't, is it? It's got to be hands on hips, hasn't it, for that one? Well done on controlling possession. And yeah, we're going to start second half, and hopefully we're going to kick some butt here now because we're looking good for it. I'd be happy with a draw. I'm going to demand more because I want to win the game, and I think we're the better side actually watching this. 1.09 on the XG. And yeah, Lofmark, or whatever his name is, wherever you say it, Lofmark, I'm guessing, he's come really good. He really is playing well out wide. I did rest him for a couple of games because he is only a youngster, but he's running. The last game he ran right to left, and he's got the goal right on cue. I'm just bragging the boy up, and he's done what I was about to tell you he could do, which is get in on the back post. But last game he actually picked the ball up wide right, ran across the goal, total pitch to the left, played a cracking ball in from the byline, which gave Orcoli his goal, which made it 4-0. But there you go, he was unlucky earlier on with the deflected shot against the defender, and now he's actually come in. I thought, I get carried away with talking about the game, and I actually thought I'd been disallowed for offside for a scary moment then. So 1-0 up, 65 minutes gone. Or we're in the 65th minute anyway. Ivanov again with the ball, and that's loose. He does tend to do that, but Akami has picked up the loose ball out wide to Neto. Fontanarosa, both on yellow cards. We may be looking to do something about that when it's time for the subs. And over the top for Akoli. Can Akoli finish? He has! He scored a cracking goal to make it 2-0. Remember, this is us top of the table against second place Napoli. So a result would be a nice way to go. Koulibaly, a lovely ball in over the top for Akoli. One touch, bang. Oh, what a finish. Left-footed on the volley. After controlling it superbly and bringing it down into his run with his right foot. And that's 2-0. We're now going to make the substitutions before we lose track of time. So, Fontanarosa, yellow card. I'm sorry, mate, I'm not having you sent off. We've got Neto on a yellow card, so this gives me a chance to bring Collignon on for a bit. I do need to be giving Cataleri some time. So, Ivanov hasn't got his goal yet, so we'll leave him on. Koulibaly's playing well. I'm going to actually rest this guy, give AC a game. That's 4, and we'll keep 1 in the bank, shall we? Or should we try and get Pereira back into fitness and give Koulibaly a rest? There you go then. So that's 5 out of 5. Last 18 minutes of the game. And hopefully now there's not going to be any excitement unless it's our way. And there you go. That's a lovely ball in. They've picked up an injury from that. And they're on the break now. Oh dear, they're flooding forward, aren't they? And we're going to have to get back and do something about this. And he has a lovely tackle by Akamiya, who's been getting player of the month for the last couple of months. So he's really in form at the moment. And again, he cuts a ball out there. Fantastic play. And Cataleri now, can he get it out to the left here? Oh, his chance is gone. He's going to get there. He's going all the way. He's gone all the way and he scored the goal. So that's 3-0. This is absolutely unexpected performance against Napoli, but what can I say? We've put them to the sword. We've come back into form at the right time. I think the sending offs in the last game, giving us the 4-1, was, and it took a deflection, but it's still going to be his goal, surely. The sending off definitely helped us with the 4-1 victory. Built our morale back up, which I've been trying to do, but it's not the same as winning games. You've got to win games to do it. And here we are, we're just counting down the minutes. and we do tend to let a goal in at the end, which is disappointing. Oh, and we've done it again there. As soon as I seen they had a corner in the 92nd minute, I just knew they were going to score. Near post corner. And yeah, disappointing because we've played really well as a team. Akami has been absolutely fantastic. And yeah, 3-1, sorry, I'll take that. That's what you do when you come up against a second place team, isn't it? You kick their butts, and that's what we've done. So 3-1, that puts us now comfortably 5 points clear at top. Capital or Roma with a game in hand, which is only going to get them to 42, which still leaves us 4 points. It has tightened up after our little spell of poor results. That's it for today. We're going to go away. We're back, I believe, for the Italian Cup final in a couple of games. Yep, we're going to go play 3 games. And then it gets all a bit busy. We're going to play Juventus in the Super Cup final, and then we'll be back for the episode after this episode, which will be Monaco Madrid. We will see you in a moment. So, since we totally destroyed Napoli, we then played Cremonese, beat them 4-1, played them off part. We were phenomenal throughout the game. We backed that up at Calgary with a 5-0 win at home, and then we went away to Fiorentina and equalised in the 89th minute, lost in the 90+4, and that sort of game it was. We were always chasing their tails. We just couldn't settle and play. So anyway, today is Cup Final day, and not just any Cup Final. This is a Super Cup Final, and we're playing Juventus. League table, we're still top just from Juventus. So this would be a nice marker to put down and, 1, we win another trophy, which is what we're here to do. And 2, we destroy their morale for the rest of the season, which is what we want to do. We're in the business to win games and win titles. We've got what I think is a good team. Dokovic still can't get in. Okay, so the team today is Brun in goal. He's been playing very well for us since he's taken over from the mistake-ridden Dokovic. La Carenza is right back. Akami and Fontanarosa are starting centre halves, and Neto wide left. Then we got Patino and Aresi playing in the midfield. Aresi is actually not. I forgot to make the change. I rest Paul Dika for the last game as he's a linchpin for us. I didn't want to risk him. Koulibaly, and funny enough, we always win when he's in the team and we don't do very well when he's out. Koulibaly and Lofmark out wide with Ivanov and Ercole up front. Ivanov's hit back-to-back hat-tricks, which now, and he's pushing Ercole along with him, so it's looking a bit more respectable now with 29 goals this season from my front 2. And of course you've got Cataleri here as well, who's chipped in with 7, okay. Injury to Mena, he's not in a team anyway, so none of these are coming in. The team is, as I've said, it is, and this is a big game. Biggest game of the season so far, Super Cup against Juventus. Chance for trophy lift to end the episode, which would be nice. And yeah, we've done well against Juventus this year, so I'm hoping we've had a pre-match talk where I told the guys it was important that we embrace the occasion and come away with the cup, and everybody got behind me. I'm not used to that. It's usually, you're expecting too much of us. But yeah, they're behind us, so they're obviously winners. So here we go then. And straight away it's Juventus with a highlight. And we've got to see from this how we're lining up, and this is a worry, and we're 1-0 down. Radic comes in behind us and scores. No referee running in, so this is going to count. This is a bit of a worry. 10 minutes in, 1-0 down. We don't normally beat Juventus if we go behind. I'd say that as though we play them every week, but we've played them 3 times. And with the exception of the cup final that we scored first, in the other 2 they beat us by. Oh, and this is bad news. This is bad news. Phil Pereira, you're not match fit, but you're on with 12 minutes gone. This is bad news for the future, though. He is a big part of our team this season now. He's really worked his way in. We're going to give guys a bit of encouragement. Doesn't matter whether we go 2-0 down or not, we're still going to encourage. I don't like giving shouts when a highlight starts, but it started just as I blooming well clicked. So, and they're in behind us again. Good save by Brun. Got down well there. So I shaved my beard yesterday at the wife's request, and it's a little bit today. And yeah, we're getting it. We're not. They're just playing the ball around us, aren't they? We've got no real pressing, no teamwork to try and win the ball back. It's one bloke on his own. And whenever you win the pressing, you need to be pushing with 2, maybe 3 players to have a chance of picking up the ball. And this is better. Oh, that was better, and that's not. Oh, it's gone wide. First time we've actually 2 players closing in on the ball with a desire to win it, and they played a killer ball over the back, and I thought they were going to score. So 1-0, approaching half time. It's been a rather flat first half, I've got to be honest. I've got quite a good record in finals. I don't remember losing one. I may have. I think we've lost semi-finals as such, but I think once we get to the final we do okay. So we're going to thrash arms a bit, because they haven't been in it, have they? Come on. Let's not suck them up. You know, they've... Oh, maybe that wasn't the right one. Neither was that, but we're in for a penny, in for a pound. Start second half. I might just have destroyed my team's morale and any chance of getting back into this. It felt right. But maybe today isn't the day for it. Oh well, live and learn. I'm hoping it has the opposite effect, and because I've showed them how angry I am and I've got them upset, they're going to do something, because they weren't doing. That's the first time we've won a ball. Then Koulibaly dives in. Got to be careful with that. We're 50 minutes in. We're not really, and again, this is the first time we've actually been winning a ball. It's getting a little bit tasty out there. But since... And now they've played it out wide. Now we're in trouble. They're in behind us again. Open on the back post, 2-0. And I feel that is possibly the end of it. So we're going to go attacking. I do believe I've totally screwed this up and handed the trophy to Juventus with my halftime team talk. I wasn't happy with the performance. Juventus were playing us off the park, and I think I've aided that. But anyway, early doors, well, hour in almost. We do need to do something, so I'm going to give the guys a little bit of encouragement, see whether that works. We did have a little bit more fight about us, which was better than the first half, but unfortunately they then caught us on the break. And it's the first time I've seen us really have any possession in the game, and we've been caught on the ball. Now we're in trouble. We've gone attacking. We had a chance to win it back there, but he decided to just jog along without any real intent. And the keeper's done well there. So we're 52 minutes. I'm looking at everything here. We're not playing very well. And I think... Oh, what did I just see the keeper do? You couldn't make it up, could you? He's been solid up to now. Absolutely solid. So we're an hour in. I think we need to make some changes, don't we? Licarenza's not playing very well. And I'm sorry, but we might as well give players a chance, hadn't we, here? Because my usual team aren't doing the business. 6.3. Koulibaly, one of my top players. And I think that's it, isn't it? Because I made one in the first half. Okay. So we're actually going to demand more. And we're going to go very attacking. We might as well lose 6-0 in this game as lose 3-0, haven't we? Because we're not in it. And the XG tells you everything, doesn't it? We're not in it. Disappointing. I do apologise on behalf of my team and for all the supporters that have come to watch this debacle. Cracking tackle there by Pereira, but we're not really doing anything, are we? And the keeper's all over the place. I still can't believe what I just seen for the third goal. I really can't. Embarrassing. Not the result I expected. I'm sorry, guys. I promised I'd got no interest in watching them lift the cup. I really haven't. I'm gonna leave this now. I'm a very bad loser, as you can tell. So, they're still determined to let me see it, aren't they? Let's get off it. We're going to go away, come back for the Champions League promotion games. So we've got Monaco and then Madrid. We also, of course, need to make sure that we don't let this result ruin the rest of our season. So we've got Italian Cup third round coming up. Then, like I said, we'll do the Monaco and the Madrid game, and we'll see how we go. Gutted to lose 3-0. Congratulations to Eddie Howe and his Juventus side, who seems to be our nemesis in this league, as Liverpool were in the Premier. But yeah, it just means we have to be better, doesn't it? So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget that big like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And we will see you soon. You take care. Thank you very much.